Good morning. Hope you are doing well and staying safe. For today's devotion, I would like to ask you a question and say, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? We are in the month of October. October, especially because of Halloween, is often considered kind of like the month of fear and what are your fears. And I was thinking about my fears and funny fears I've heard from other people. I've heard of people who are afraid of pigeons. I've heard of people who are afraid of bubbles, like the bubbles you blow. I've heard of people who are afraid of wrists and people touching their wrists. And there are loads of kind of fears that I find funny. And there's other fears that have people who are actually deep fears of failing, fears of being alone, fears of not having enough. One of my fears is a fear of heights. I like going on a roller coaster. I like doing things that are to do with heights, but I always get afraid when I'm actually at that moment. And about a couple of years ago, I went for a friend's birthday, and we were at a place called Go Ape, and you're kind of like swinging on the trees, almost like an ape. And I remember I was at the highest part of the tree, and I was so afraid. They were saying, "Okay, jump onto the next part," and I was thinking, "You want me to jump from this one part and leave where I'm standing right now to the next part?" And I was so afraid. And I saw one person after another person do it, and I didn't think I could do it. And I think I was saying to Hannah, like, I don't know if I can do it. She's like, why are you afraid? You are attached to the cables. And so even if you don't manage to make it to the other side, the cables will hold you up. And it made me think how, because the cables are so strong that when I'm attached to the cables, not only do they hold my weight, but they secure me, that even when I fall, they're there to get me back up. And I know a lot of us, especially in this season, will be afraid of certain things, maybe fear of not having enough money, fear of catching COVID, fear of where we're going to land for jobs or family, and we're afraid of all the things that are going on. But I want to encourage you, if you are a follower of Jesus Christ, that means you have a foundation. You are attached to the anchor that is Jesus. And so even if you are afraid to step out, you're attached to the most strongest, heaviest foundation, that no matter what happens in your life, he is there to catch you and keep you safe. And so that even this, it says, the steps of a good man are ordered. Even if he may stumble, he will not fall, for the Lord upholds him in his hand. So I want to say to you, what are you afraid of? No matter what you're afraid of, I want to encourage you, there is a foundation. His name is Jesus, and he is always strong enough to keep you safe. Thanks, and have a blessed week.